let's make some Halloween-inspired deviled eggs. First up, the rotten egg. We've already gone ahead and we hard cooked all of our eggs and we've cooled them, and we're using food coloring today. You can use whatever you'd like, gel, natural, whatever you have on hand. To make our rotten egg, we're adding the food coloring to about 1.5 cups of water and 1 tablespoon of white vinegar. We didn't fully peel these eggs. We just cracked the outsides of the shell, and we're going to put them into the food coloring, and we're going to allow them to sit for about 3 hours to allow the eggs to get that rotten egg look. While those eggs are in the refrigerator getting their rotten look, we're gonna go on to our next deviled egg, which is our mummy deviled eggs. You're going to need some eyes, so you can use capers or peppercorns, whatever you have. And we've already made up our deviled egg filling, and we've left it just the color of deviled egg fillings for the mummies. I like to use zippy bags as my piping bags for projects like this because it's easy to just throw them away when I'm done. To make the mummies, you're going to fill both of your eggs nice and full, just up to the top. You can also use a spatula or your finger and kind of smooth it out a little bit so you have a nice place to put your mummy's eyes. After you've placed the eyes onto your mummies, you're going to go ahead and grab your piping bag again, and we're just going to put strips of our filling over the top of our deviled eggs that we've already filled. I just added a few lines, just kind of enough to give it that mummy look, and I even put a little bit over the eye. I love how these mummies came out. Our next egg is a pumpkin-inspired deviled egg. So I've gone ahead and I've dyed my filling using a little red and yellow food coloring. I also grabbed a piece of parsley, and I have a fork here as well. To make our pumpkin-inspired deviled eggs, again, we're just going to cut the edge off our bag, and we're going to fill our deviled eggs up to the top of our egg. After we've done that, I kind of smoothed out my filling with a spatula, and then I'm going to take my fork and just kind of drag it down to give it kind of like pumpkin lines, and you can use your finger to kind of clean that up, or your fork. And after I've done that on both of the eggs, then I take a piece of the parsley and I will put that on top to make it look like the stem of our pumpkin, and we will have our beautiful pumpkin-inspired deviled eggs. These are really cool because you can actually make these any time of the fall season. All right, let's go back one last time to those rotten deviled eggs. And yes, I dyed my fingers blue with these. You definitely want to let these sit a little longer than 3 hours if you want to get really deep lines. I have some lines in them, but I definitely would let that sit a bit longer. I went ahead and I dyed the filling for this one green because it's a rotten egg. And I did go back and clean it up with a spatula. And here's what our deviled eggs look like when they're all done. I love them. Hopefully I've given you some inspiration to make your own Halloween deviled eggs. Let us know in the comments below if you create any of our designs that we've made today. Thank you so much for watching.